Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's tutorial we are going to make logo animation inspired by famous film industry bridges.com. And this tutorial is going to be really fun tutorial, and we will use DeepGlow plugin, so make sure watch till the end. Also, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. So without wasting any more time, let's start the tutorial. So first of all, create any composition and name it logo animation. And I'm using these sizes 1920 by 1080 and duration 10 seconds, and hit OK. After that, add your logo. So I'm using this text and this font, and Control to duplicate, Control to duplicate again. So this is my logo. So I'm changing the center color to this yellow and move it up and rename the logo. And let's change the color of this. So I'm going to make it yellow, and Control to duplicate and rename it outline glow, and disable the fill color of this and enable the stroke. And I'm using this stroke color and stroke with 3 pixels, and go to the 1 seconds, select this main and press P, add the keyframe, and go back to the 20 frames before this keyframe and make this opacity value 0, and select this outline glow and go to the effect and preset panel and search DeepGlow. I'm using this plugin for this and apply onto it, and exposure value 2.97. Add the exposure keyframe align with this. So click on this to add the exposure keyframe on the outline glow, and go to the 1 seconds and change the exposure value 0. It will animate like this. And if you want, you can trim this one here and press U and trim this one till here. After that, go to the 3 seconds and select this outline one, Control to duplicate, move it to the 3 seconds and press U and delete this DeepGlow and name it Echo. Control to duplicate, and I am making both these separate, and this is also separate. So this is the left side Z and this one is right side Z. After that, expand both of them till the end and go to the effect and preset panel and search Echo and apply onto this one, and make this echo time minus 0.05015, and number of echoes, let's make it 45. This decay value, I'm going to make it 0.92, and go back to the again effect and preset panel, and I'm using this DeepGlow, apply into it and expand this tint and enable this tint, and I'm changing the tint color to this yellow, and select both of these effect and controls and Control C to copy and apply onto the second one, Control V to paste. After that, go to the few seconds forward and select both of these echo text layer and press T and add the keyframe. Go to the beginning and make them 0, and select this solid, add the opacity keyframe and go to the end of this keyframe and make the opacity 0%. So it will animate like this. After that, go to the few seconds forward again and select both of these echo layers and press P, add the position keyframe and press S to add the scale keyframe, and press U to see both of these keyframes, and make sure anchor point should be in the center. So select this one and move this center, and this one also in this center, and go to the few seconds forward and select this first one and move it to the left side little bit and increase the scale size. So let's make it 130, and do the same process on the second Z. First make this scale value 130, move it to the right side. Alright, go again few seconds forward and select this first keyframes, Control C to copy and Control V to paste. And same here, select both of these, Control C to copy and Control V to paste. And select all of these keyframe, F9 to ease them. And right click on the keyframe and click on this keyframe velocity and change the influence value 60% and this one also 60% and hit OK. Select all of these keyframes, Ctrl C to copy and go to the few seconds forward and Ctrl V to paste. Same, go to the few seconds forward and Ctrl V to paste. Now select all of these keyframes, Ctrl C to copy and here Ctrl V to paste. Again Ctrl V to paste. So it will animate like this. Now right click, new, add the light and I'm using the spotlight and hit OK. And make both of these layers 3D. Click on this to make them 3D. And select this spotlight and press T and decrease the Z value so that we can see the logo clearly, not any dark feather on this logo. So go to the 20 frames and press T, add the intensity keyframe and make this intensity value 20. And go to the few seconds forward and make this intensity value 100%. So it will look like this. After that, go to the beginning of this keyframe and add the intensity value again and go to the middle of these keyframes and make the intensity value 7% and select both of this text layer and press T to add the opacity keyframe and go to the end of these keyframes and make them 0%. After that, select both of these echo layers and go to the middle of this keyframe and add the opacity keyframe and go to the few seconds forward here and make them opacity value 0%. After that, select everything and shrink the layer. Now select the text layer, this left side text layer, right click, create save from text. Again do the same process, right click, click on this create save from text and move it up and enable both of text layers and expand the layer, click on this add and add this trim path and same here add this trim path. Expand the trim path, make the start value 45 and value 0% and select both of these outline layers and make the fill none and stroke white and stroke with 2 pixels and make both of layer 2D. So click on it to make them 2D. This layer is 2D now. Still move this offset. We have to move this offset. So press hold alt, click on it to add the expression and type time asterisk 200. So outline will move onto this logo and repeat the same process here. Expand the trim path, make the start value 45% and value 0% and select this offset, hold alt, click on it to add the expression and type time asterisk 200. Alright, so now select both of them, press T and delete the opacity keyframes and decrease the opacity value of this like this. Okay, at the 1 second, add the opacity keyframe and go to the few seconds forward and make it 0%. After that, right click, new, add the null object and name it logo controller and select everything and make parent to this logo controller and go to the 4 seconds and select the logo controller and press S, add the scale keyframe and go to the around 20 frames and decrease the scale size. And I will decrease the scale value at the end keyframe and render AJ 8 seconds. And this animation is completed. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like it, then hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you are facing any problem regarding this tutorial, you can ask in the comments. So meet you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.